Hello troops, Tomo here from the Granite Zero podcast. Getting ready to record the next instalment with Little Brown in his house, basically. The podcast producer's house. Something different. Going to be a nice video setup going up onto YouTube, hopefully, if YouTube sort their lives out. But a few housekeepings before we get started. There are still some Granite Zero t-shirts up for sale. We've still got large and extra large, and I believe some mediums left. So if you want one, come and get one. They are limited edition, so once they've gone, there will be no more. But, you know. They were helped to be made by Combat Fuel. Combat Fuel is a veteran-owned company that produce some of the best sports supplements out there. And you're saying to me, Tomo, could do with a little bit of a discount, mate. So we can give you 15%. How about that? Just type in the promo code Warrior15 at checkout and smash through that. And also, the Dead Mammoth Coffee Company. Another veteran-owned coffee company that is like no other because it is roast to order. And you can have it ground specifically to your tastes. So check them out. That is the Dead Mammoth Coffee Company. But without further ado, it's time for us to get started with the Granite Zero podcast. With Tomo and Little Brown, the Brothers of Destruction, the Legion of Doom, the brown one and the white one, the skinny one, the fat one. You know it. Check it out. Hello, Charlie 1. This is Granite Zero.
Okay, live.
We are live. Sort of. That's on.
Right, we'll try this as well.
So, Podbean and iTunes is on at this moment.
Okay, and we're live on the Zoom as well.
Courtesy
of Shooting Reels, Ed Deacon, great guy.
Cheers, Ed.
Right, so
Cheers,
we've been planning this
for ages, mate.
Yeah.
To be fair, we've been wanting to do a proper video. With...
It's not going to be proper.
Nah, because YouTube's piss assing about, isn't it?
Yeah. Hopefully the audio is going to be...
We should have some top-notch audio. We've got some backups on the go, because you know what we're like.
We've overkilled this. We're supposed to have some Phil Schofield mics, weren't we?
Phil Schofield. Be mic'd up like this morning, mate.
Yeah, but...
Good morning, Britain style.
Didn't happen.
This is the comfiest seat ever. I might even have a nap during the...
Well, that's fine too. So, here we are.
Here we are, mate. It's getting bigger, and it's nice.
Yeah. I'll give you one. Made me feel good, actually. Your latest review.
Yeah.
On iTunes. I actually quite like that.
Right, to everyone that is now listening, because we appear to have more.
On the video podcast.
On the video as well. How about you put your name on it? So we can then shout you out for supporting the podcast.
Yeah. That's a good shout.
Because the first review we had was by Dr. Chris Smith. And he just put a load of emojis of basketballs and smiles.
No, but I'll pull it up.
Do it now.
I'll tell you what we'll do. There's only two reviews.
Yeah.
But from this day on, if there's any negative ones, they're the only ones we're going to read.
Yeah. Yeah.
Out on the podcast.
Yeah, because...
Okay, because, like, positive ones are good. They're great. But they're not funny.
No.
and the thing is...
Every now and then it's good to have a nice little troll. Having a go.
Okay, so...
Go more. That's it.
Here we go. Right, so brutal, honest, funny and real. This is from Gorilla with a shot of whiskey. And it says, each episode brings to light something new. He has a brutally honest view on life. his depression and how to tackle the day-to-day life, fighting back against trolls, the introduction of his little... read. Why can't I read out, why can't I read out loud? The introduction of his brother, Little Brown, makes the show flow even better. Can't wait for each episode. They are funny at times, emotional. What a journey he's going through. Listen and watch and share the Granite Zero podcast. It's amazing. And like whoever
that is, fucking
brilliant.
Actual goosebumps going on there. Cheers, mate.
I appreciate that massively because I actually look forward to. It's usually a Wednesday.
Yeah, we usually do a Wednesday.
It's usually a Wednesday. I enjoy looking forward to my Skype session.
Yeah, it's good because it's like
it's almost like therapy.
Oh yeah. Well, it is a type of therapy. That's why I started it in the first place, as we all know. But yeah, whoever that guy is, he's 100% right. It's so much.
Might be a girl.
Might be a girl.
Might be non-gender specific.
It could be. But it's nice to have that little bit of something where you can bounce off each other.
Yeah.
Because
there's only two people that I know that have got a podcast when they solely do it on their own, and it's amazing.
Yeah.
That's Chris D'Elia and Bill Burr.
Yeah.
And they're both stand-up comedians.
Yeah, so it's their job, isn't it, really?
I mean, and do you know the worst thing about that is that their podcast is that good that when you then listen to their stand-up, you're like, I've heard this.
Yeah, because I find that with a lot of comedians as well. You see them testing some of their bits.
Yeah.
Like, me and Kate recently went to go and watch Rob Beckett, who, fucking hilarious. His crowd work is brilliant and all that. But there was a bit, he was on the Jonathan Ross show when it was filmed obviously on the same night. But obviously it wasn't. So he did the Jonathan Ross show.
Wibbly Wobbly.
Yeah, Wibbly Wobbly Jonathan Ross.
Right.
And that's his handle,
Wobbly Wib.
That's his handle, isn't it?
I don't know.
Jonathan Ross.
I don't know.
Anyway, sidetracked.
I don't care.
But yeah, he did one of his bits on the show, and I was like, I've already heard that.
Yeah,
I knew where he was going with it. But yeah.
I'm going to do a technical thing here, and I'm just going to go and check that is actually recording over there.
Because otherwise, it'd be funny, wouldn't it? Oh, there he is.
Yeah, I think it's recorded. Definitely recorded.
Definitely.
Right, so T-shirts, they've gone. Mediums have gone.
Yeah.
Small. You got smalls. For
Well,
the
I got the
girls.
smalls for the girls, and
But mediums have gone.
Yeah, I think I might have one medium left, but I can't really remember. So at the minute we've got a few larges still to go. Mum keeps pestering me.
What?
She's like, "Where's my T-shirt?" I was like, "You pay me or?"
Because you're mogul now.
Yeah.
You just want money.
I want all.
Just give your mum a T-shirt.
No. Pay.
Give her a T-shirt.
I went, "When are you going to wear it?" She went, "To bed." I went, "Oh, brilliant." But yeah, I've got larges and extra larges.
Probably because mediums
Medium is
standard
issue size. Medium.
Yeah.
Mark 1 issue T-shirt. Medium.
Yeah.
Unless you're a
So
tank.
So anyway, tonight it's hilarious to me.
This is the strangest thing in the world, and
Right. So
last
year,
big time to get a grip.
My old man, he got my daughter and my nieces a great present.
Yep.
Got them Little Mix tickets.
He did, yeah.
Ticks.
Got them the ticks.
He got them the ticks. Because he's got grade 1 autism, he immediately didn't know what to buy any of them for their for their birthday. So he was like, "I'll get Little Mix."
I'll just do the Little Mix again.
And unfortunately for Sean,
because of his autism, he gets it in the same place.
he gets in the same place, and basically Sean's had to drive up from Kent to Hereford to then go to Birmingham tonight. Because of Dad's autism. Like Sean said, like, go to the O2. You said next time go to the O2, and it's like, well, you could, but like, you got a small house, so can't live there for a couple of days.
Can. Not really. Yeah, you can. Sleep on the floor.
Don't want to sleep.
Look, get you an airbed, won't you? Love an airbed.
Don't. I hate airbeds.
Well, I could get you a double.
Get out of your bed.
I could get you a tent. You could
give
sleep
me
in
a bed.
No,
it's really nice, and
it's a lovely present. He is too thoughtful sometimes.
No.
Yeah, he is.
No.
He loves to buy you a Chinese. Every day.
Every day. No, he's not too thoughtful. He gets these things in his head and he does it, and we all have to sort of accommodate what he's done. So let's not say ever he's too thoughtful. He's thoughtful, and it's a amazing present. Should have got Billie Eilish though, because now she's relevant. Joking.
Yeah, no. Billie Eilish?
Yeah.
What's she sing?
I'm a bad guy. Do you not know Billie Eilish?
I know that song. Didn't everyone dress up as Billie Eilish for Halloween?
Yeah, because she is relevant. Little Mix, no one cares anymore.
She did that documentary, didn't she?
Who?
Jessie. You can't say that.
I'm coming in a bit sharp here.
That was a bit. Yeah, she was the one that was trolled a lot.
Why?
Right.
Time out.
Whoa. What just happened? I don't know if a ghost just took a photo of me or.
Yes, turned off.
Technical difficulties. So can it only record a certain amount?
No. Well, it says 9 minutes 55 seconds. Why is it doing that?
Because it's us and we always have technical difficulties.
But we have made precautions for this.
We have.
This might not be a video podcast.
It might not be, but we've got 9 minutes of a podcast, so really, according to YouTube, that's what, 4.5 minutes of a podcast.
So anyway, going back, like if that does that again, sod it off.
Yeah.
I don't know why it's doing that.
Grid. Get rid. Where was I? Little Mix.
Yeah, not relevant anymore.
Yeah.
No.
Well,
try to stay relevant because I'm a little bit sharp.
Bit
today.
spicy, isn't you?
No, not spicy. I'm sharp. I'm like an edged blade.
What are you so edgy?
So the one that was not relevant is now relevant because she did the face things.
Face things?
Yeah, she plumped up her cheeks. Didn't need to. She.
You can't say that. Well, she had a bit of work done, you're trying to say?
Yeah. I don't like plastic surgery, Sean.
No, I don't. Just as the song says from Passenger.
Gotta let her go.
No.
Holes?
No. Grow old with grace. Look at Cher's face. She's fucked.
That's not what he says.
It's something
That's
like
not what he says.
He does.
Grow old with grace. Look at Cher's face. She looks like she's been hit by a truck.
Oh, I thought you said she's fucked. She is fucked, though.
No, I'm not. Here's where I get into controversy in my own head with plastic surgery. Because people will say, what if, like, say you have a car accident, then I go, yeah, put your face back. Like, if half your face falls off, let's rebuild your face.
Yeah, well, yeah.
But you've got daughters, so let's put this out there. If my daughter said to me, Dad, I want boob implants, I'd be like, don't do it. You don't need them.
No. You don't need to enhance yourself.
Something's weird about it. I don't like it.
Something about putting foreign.
But
man-made
you're not you anymore if you do that. I think.
Yeah, I can see where you're going.
And then you flip it and you go, yeah, but what if half your face fell off and they rebuilt your face? Like, you are still you then. Yeah, I get it. But my stupid head, and I've got a stupid brain that works completely different to how it should work, is that's okay. If that's the last resort, that's okay.
Yeah.
But if there's no resort and you're just doing it, like lips,
they
haven't got lips right.
Yeah.
They haven't got lips right. It looks silly. Yeah, that's still on the video podcast.
Yeah.
Like, they haven't really got boobs right. You still know.
Yeah, you know.
You still know. If
when you're a chest connoisseur.
I'd like to think you are. I don't really care. Don't really care for boobs. Not a boob guy.
I love a boob.
You do love a boob.
Love them. But you can also see it on the flip side to that with.
But I can also
with helping with self-esteem and things like that.
Yeah.
Say your
that's
chest is built like mine.
But this is the stupid thing. This is my stupid
and then
brain.
They get
But my stupid brain, I completely understand if somebody does it.
Yeah.
Just in my experience, like, if somebody gets their boobs enhanced,
yeah,
9 times out of 10, as soon as that's done, guess what the big topic is?
Yeah, tetas.
Yeah, it's not like, oh, you're doing really well at work, Francesca. It's like, I've had my boobs done, and here they are. Oh! That's my experience.
Yeah.
That's been my experience of
like
every single person, and I'm not even missing anybody out.
Yeah.
It's like, say the same person, we will call them Fraulein, has got a bump in their nose, and then they get the bump taken out. They've had a bit of a nose job. Now all they talk about is their nose job. Oh yeah, I've had my nose done. Like, nah.
Wasn't asking.
Don't care. Like,
think I should get my ears pinned back.
No, I think you grew into your ears were
something else, weren't
they? For a while. It was only It was only like a 3-year period.
3-year period where I was. You look back at photos, you're like, woo. Blossom though, so.
I think I've got a photo actually.
Cool. Yeah, so.
Cool.
We were discussing this yesterday, actually, before you arrived with the food. How when we were talking about teeth pulling, because Sophia lost her second tooth. So. We were talking about
that one.
Yeah, that one.
Right at the front.
So we were talking about the time where I had a tooth that was literally hanging out, and you couldn't pull it out, Mum couldn't pull it out, I couldn't pull it out.
I definitely couldn't pull it out.
So we had to wait for the old man to come home and take it out. But we were saying how when my adult teeth finally came through, how ginormous they were compared to my tiny little head.
Yeah, I'm not even joking here. I'm not even being a twat. You went through like a 3-year period. It was like,
Hell's teeth.
yeah, right.
Yeah, he's not quite there yet. And then the magic of braces.
Do you reckon the braces helped?
Yeah, because it brought my jaw forward to start.
Oh.
So I used to have a round head, and now I've got square.
You do have a square head. No, you've always had a square head.
Let's go have my
See?
braces then. Fucking those ears, mate. That, right. Why did I have that hairdo? Blonde, highlighted spikes.
I'm not sure the video's going to be able to focus in on that. But that you were doing a thing there.
Yeah, that was a fancy dress, because if you look at the photo at the top, it was definitely a fancy dress. What's that one? Who's that? No, I know that. These are handsome guys with stupid sunglasses, but who's that?
I feel like that's Blue's mum,
Yeah.
and that's somebody that Mum worked with.
Oh,
I feel.
okay.
There's one.
That's my birthday.
Here you go. Who's this guy?
That's you, mate. Why you wearing a fucking trilby hat, though?
Look at the necklaces as well.
Mate,
I think that's why I hate them so much.
I think looking at that...
That was left bank.
Mate, you're in a left bank, you've got your shirt untucked, wearing a jacket and a trilby hat.
And jeans.
A.K.A. you cunt.
Well, that was too much.
That was not too much.
Simply too much.
That was not. Mate, that was not even ever a cool look. I think you watched too many fucking Johnny Depp movies.
I did.
Your back is huge there.
Still.
That's
when we first got the tattoos for no reason. They literally are tattoos. No, there are tattoos. And why is your arms? Why is you're a gimp?
I was a gimp then. I hadn't started lifting.
Polar opposites to now, really.
Hey mate, how much weight did you put on with your cyclone?
Oh yeah.
Hey mate, what's this one called? That had a nipple, that mint. I like that you bought me that t-shirt.
I did, yeah. That was your birthday present.
Gold chain.
Gold chain. We got a gold chain off our grandma, didn't we?
Yeah.
Mine got lost.
Ripped off, didn't it?
Yeah.
When you were a rascal fighting.
We were fighting as well. Why is that woman always in every photo ever?
I don't know. What's that t-shirt? Oh, it's gone off.
It's gone off.
We ain't playing with you anymore. Video.
Right, so, well, we will.
We'll upload that. That'll be like a sneaky preview.
No, we'll keep trying every time it does that.
Just gonna have to try and combine them.
I'll figure it out.
We'll sort it.
It won't continue quite as well as the audio. What about that one?
A bit of San Miguel.
Do you remember when that was taken?
That was on the beach in Spain.
Torremolinos.
But
you can't do that.
Doobly.
Yeah.
What are you trying to find?
Hey!
The HMS DeLorean.
Yeah, I found it.
You look like a right little weasel there, didn't you? You looked pissed off in that photo. That one, you look fucking hanging naked.
Naked outside Asda.
Yeah, mate.
Oh, you fell down again.
I always
every time we go there.
The other one's got my nuts out. I'm pretty sure. My ball bag's hanging out. Of course it is. Oh fucking hell. Ball bag. Mate, that was an epic trip. Look how roasted you are. You're absolutely...
I don't go easy, mate. I just...
You're absolutely chocolate wasted. Pardon me. It's a nice t-shirt. El Alamein fight. Shout out. You gonna tell me you spelled it wrong?
No, but if you look, it almost looks like it says HMS Alorian.
Alorian.
The D's massive.
That's what she said.
Right, let's stop going through.
Stop going through fucking photos because nobody can see it.
Present day. So, Rainbow Poppy, go.
Oh, you're determined to get me kicked off for hate speech, but it's not hate speech. Right. Rainbow poppies should not be, and are not, I refuse to accept as a thing. Because, solely, people make the mistake of the poppy being... They start off saying it's a symbol of war, which it's not.
People don't.
What do you mean?
People don't.
Oh, people don't. What do you mean?
Some dickheads.
Oh, yeah, sorry. I labelled every person there. Dickheads think it's a symbol of war when it's not. We had this same problem, was it 2 years ago with the white...
You actually fell out with
the white poppy. I fell out with one of my cousins over it because... Right, it's your own choice to wear it or not. The poppy. That's fine. I'm not going to fucking moan at you for not wearing it. If you don't want to wear it, don't wear it. If you can see that. That fucking winds me up, mate. The poppy is red. And the reason why it's red is because it's a red poppy. Facts. During World War One, they were the flowers that were growing over in the battlefields.
Yeah.
Thus becoming the symbol of remembrance. And we're not glorifying war, we're not saying that. It's solely to remember those that gave the ultimate sacrifice of not coming home.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it's about. We're not there... And to this day now, it's not just World War One, it's now World War Two. It's...
Well, arguably, World War Two was the worst one.
Yeah, 50 million people
because
plus.
Not only who we killed, Germans killed a lot.
Yeah, but
and
also,
the Soviets killed a lot.
Yeah, and also it's not just... Everyone's going, oh, it's just for the military. It's not. It's for every person, civilian or anything that lost their lives. And the poppy doesn't discriminate.
Right, so I'll say, because I looked it up because I had to, I get furious about things like this.
Yeah.
As furious as you do. And I looked up why they want to do this. And the reason is that in those days, right, let me get this right because I'm rubbish with this. Lesbian, bisexual, gay, bisexual, transsexual, and queer. I don't know what that one is.
Okay.
And I'm not even being a dickhead there, I just don't know.
Yeah.
That's what the Q is.
Okay.
So the LGBTQ.
Yeah.
Did I get everybody?
Yeah, we'll just say you did. Sorry if we didn't.
No, if I didn't, I'm not even being a wanker here.
Okay.
They're saying that in each different war, there may have been people there that weren't represented by the poppy.
Okay. Right, I'm going to throw this out here because...
Before you do that, what I will say, and this is not the Granite Zero view or the Sean Thompson view, what I will say is that is not what the poppy represents.
No, it's not.
The poppy represents...
I've got a thing here, in fact.
The poppy just simply represents those poor people that went over trenches in World War One, that got mowed down, and it became a symbol of other poor people that potentially could have been you when you were in Iraq or Afghanistan.
It could be.
And I'm not even saying this lightly.
Yeah.
There are people that I know that got killed in those
Yeah.
things, and I will wear my poppy, and it will be a red poppy that I buy from the British Legion, and we joked about it last night. I wear it in my hat at work,
Yeah.
and it looks ridiculous. I literally look like Rapunzel or something like that, because I can't wear it at work because you require a pin.
Yeah, and
Obviously,
it might go in the
we
food.
don't want pins going in food, so I wear it in my hat, and I wear that for every single person, regardless of whether they were British, German, Iraqi, Afghani.
Exactly.
Like, because
They were fighting at the end of the day as well.
exactly, that's why I wear a poppy, and I wear that because I remember those people on November 11th.
Yeah.
Every year, regardless.
Yeah.
I don't care. Like I'm not thinking of a specific person. I'm thinking of people who that was their job.
Yeah. So before I read this thing that I found, I'm just gonna throw my little bit out there. So obviously I've said about the poppy being red. Everybody knows I hated the white poppy because they're saying it's a symbol of peace. Okay, do it on a different day if you want to do that. But that goes to line the pockets of that company. They don't give back to any form of charity. Where the Legion gives everything back to soldiers, families. For example, Kate's nan is being looked after by the British Legion because Kate's great granddad served in World War II, so they got given a nice house. Well, not a nice house, room or whatever.
It doesn't matter.
Right, now,
a house.
Right, I'm just going to throw this one at you. So, the LBGTQ.
LBGTQ.
Yeah, so
I think there's another
that's
one.
fine, right? You can be represented, and I'm going to prove this now. So, you've got your rainbow poppy, right? Which, yes, has wound me up. I'm not going to go off on too much of a tangent. Nobody is saying that you can't have the rainbow next to the poppy. For example, my pin.
Show the pin.
So my pin.
Don't show it on the video because I'd actually quite like.
So my pin, I wear two, which Darren thought was quite funny earlier.
There's too many, but
Too many. I wear my regiment poppy, and I also wear my squadron poppy. So my poppy has the squadron badge next to it. Also, football teams now have got poppies with the football badge next to it. Could be Man United, Arsenal, Liverpool, whatever.
hopefully not Arsenal at the moment.
Nobody is saying that the rainbow could not be next to the poppy. The fact that you want to take away from the symbol because it's not representing.
It's representing everybody.
You could. I'm sure there were homosexuals, Muslims, fucking turkey fuckers. I don't know. That could be anything. Could be.
What?
Well, I'm just saying it could be anything.
As in people from Turkey.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. It's right.
I know what you're saying.
It's hard for me to articulate, but I'm just going to quickly. Right.
While you read that, do you mind if I go and urinate at my humongous dwarf dick?
Yeah, cool. Right, so carry on.
You're on your own now.
Yeah.
I don't know if I trust you. If that goes click click, you're fucked.
Yeah.
Let me go and see how much is left on it.
All right, you quickly do that.
There we go.
He knows, doesn't he? He knows the gen. Right, so are we back on? Right, so the poppy.
It doesn't matter anyway. I'll
Yeah, sweet. Right, Darren's going for a piss out of his dick while I'm going to read this.
You
Right.
missed that bit out.
Okay, brown.
Yeah.
Nobody knows why. But anyway,
Let's not get too political.
okay. This is not going to be political. Fuck you. Right, so the poppy were a common sight during World War I and became the symbol of remembrance for those that served and died in the conflict. The poppy didn't care if you're a Tory, Lib Dem, Labour supporter. The poppy couldn't care less if you were an atheist, Hindu, Jewish, Sikh, Muslim or Christian. It doesn't care if you're straight, or gay, male, female, or an adult or a child. I see many memes with over the simplified arguments both from right and the left. What about the Muslim pilots in World War II? Yeah, well, what about the Bosnian Muslims in the SS? I see the threads go. Why must we become so tribal over something that is so uniting? Humans, in their millions, fought and died to make sure we enjoyed the freedoms we have today. The freedom to wear a poppy, if we so choose, or if we decide not to. I'm glad to say I wear my poppy and watch the veterans tell their stories, and I'm wondering what sexual orientation he is. I'm not wondering what sexual orientation he is or what God he believes in. I see a man or woman who did his duty when the world faced its greatest ever evil. Let's not be divided into our tribes, because only then we will be conquered. So basically what that's saying is, let's stop being LGBTQ. Let's stop being extreme right, extreme left. There's no need for it. The poppy is the symbol that brought us all together when we faced ugly fucking tyranny from the Nazi party, the fucking Al-Qaeda, ISIS. It brings us all together as one unified race, basically. So, wear your poppy with your rainbow, sure, but don't disrespect the poppy in that regard. Bosh. Reading. Read it as well.
Did you?
Yeah, all of it.
Good boy.
But this is the time of year that it makes me, it's my proudest time of year, the Remembrance bit. We have the Armed Forces Day, which is, I think, around the 29th of July-ish, I think.
Don't know, sorry.
And then we have Remembrance Day. You know, the Americans have Veterans Day. They have Memorial Day, which is pretty much the same as Remembrance Day. They love the veterans.
I think...
And serving soldiers. I
think over here we do... Everyone's got a lot of respect for...
Yeah. I'm just saying that. I'm just saying over there it's a bit more celebrated.
Yeah, but they celebrate everything.
They love everything. We used to wind them up as well. So it seems like they get a medal for everything. They pass out, they get a medal. They get a top score on their shooting, they get a medal.
Yeah.
So we used to wind them up because they would see our uniform and they go, "Oh, you've only got 2 medals." Yeah, but these are combat medals. They're not chocolate ones. But yeah, it makes me think as well, even though we never met him, our granddad.
I did. I met him.
Well, yeah, but you were...
Didn't it?
Little tiny one.
Bragging rights. It's bragging rights.
You got bragging rights, sure. Got his medals. I've been...
Yeah, stolen.
Didn't steal him.
Stolen.
But me and the old man, when he came down, we were looking at which ones he actually had. So he's got his BEM, British Embassy medal, which he got for valour.
Yeah.
Nobody knows how.
No. I tried looking it up as well.
He's got
Burma, was it?
No, he's got He's got the World War II medal. Technically he's got 2 of those. So he's got the Star one and the one with the King's Head. Then he's got Africa and Italy. So he's obviously smashing about over there. And then he's also got another Valour medal, a World War II Act of Valour medal. So,
I mean, he worked on planes.
So me and Dad were coming to the conclusion that we think that the one for his BEM when he was in, we believe, Burma. We think they were under a sustained attack and he got the helicopter flying to get him out.
Maybe. Have you read, I genuinely have read up on what the fuck happened there?
It was bad.
It was bad.
Really bad.
And also, I spoke to our grandma, who is completely she's completely lucid in how she talks until you get her to remember things, and sometimes she like confuses stuff.
Yeah.
And I asked her about it, and she didn't really have anything to say, and it was a really really nice conversation actually. She wasn't getting upset or anything, but she said when he came back from there, that was when Grandad, all those memories that Dad's got of his dad being pissed up on a moped, crashing his moped, coming home slightly annoyed. When I say slightly annoyed, I'm trying not to disrespect my granddad, but I can guarantee an Irishman pissed up, just falling off his moped, is probably a bit more than a little bit annoyed.
Definitely.
Throwing his weight about, probably. She said that it was only after that.
Yeah, so
that happened.
It seems like that might be some sort of
PTSD.
Yeah.
PTSD, or maybe not even PTSD. Maybe just he saw some shit. He might not have like at this point we're
speculating here, really.
We're speculating but
we never had the opportunity to have this conversation with him.
No, and the thing is, if you think about it, if he did see some shit, I don't know about you, but I do sort of know about you because growing up with you, that's the time I'm going to go to the pub.
Yeah.
And I'm going to drink myself to the point that I don't remember seeing that shit, that potential shit.
Yeah.
That you've seen, and that's why I was interested on it, because it related to you, because like you've always said, like you didn't go and fucking murder people.
No.
You weren't like the war things that you see on TV, but you were still there.
Yeah, exactly.
You're always ready to go.
Yeah.
If you have
You're always at a heightened state the whole time you're there, and whoever says they're not, you're a fucking idiot then.
And you're full of shit. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm a civilian.
Yeah.
If you said to me, Darren, I'm gonna take you now, I'm gonna pop you in Iraq.
Yeah.
Probably nothing's gonna happen. All you got to do is talk on a radio.
Yeah.
But
it might.
Every day, somebody might throw a mortar over.
Yeah.
They might hit you with a rocket attack. They might just barge in. I mean, Dave, the next to you, I'm calling him Dave. It could be any name under the sun. That is from Iraq. Might turn around and shoot you with his pistol, because that's what he believes in.
Yeah.
Right. If you tell me that there's a single person in this world that doesn't go, no, I'm ready to go.
Yeah.
You're a liar. You are a fucking liar. And this, I've been meaning to talk about this on your podcast for ages. Because I saw the trolls when you originally started.
Yeah.
And people were saying, you got people like Robbo. Robbo will be listening now.
Robbo is listening, and Robbo has actually agreed to come on the show as well.
Exactly. You got people like Robbo who, unfortunately, the eventuality of what I was just talking about actually happened to
Exactly.
But that doesn't, like, if somebody rang me up today and said, I'll give you that Birth that I work with.
Yeah.
Birth's mum has just been really ill.
Yeah.
That gave me stress for the entire time that she was actually in hospital.
Yeah.
It fucked me up.
Yeah, I can give you an example for this, right? So, a lot of people have said, especially to me, because on my last tour, they tried to, because I had already put my papers into leave, so they wanted to sort of keep me a bit safe. Because I already said I'll do the tour, so they put me in a command centre. So I was
Charlie 1, Granite 0.
I was Granite 0, right?
Oh, hang on.
Hang on, so we'll wait for that.
At least we know that in doing this, that we've got at least a time scale of how long we're going for, because that's got to be the third time that's happened.
Yeah, so we're
Fourth,
on...
maybe.
We're on 45 minutes, isn't it? Anyway, so I was Granite Zero. I was the point of contact, you might say. So basically, if there's any dramas on the ground, I get, hello Granite Zero, this is Granite 20 Alpha. Whatever.
Who's that?
So that could be a call sign on the ground.
Okay.
Right? Call him Bravo 20 if you want, if that helps.
Well,
whatever.
Could we just say, Sean, it's Dave?
You could, but...
Okay.
But, so, we're saying about how you felt for your stress levels with hearing from birth, right?
Yeah.
So imagine, right, you've already done 2 tours of duty in this time, right? You put yourself in my shoes. So, first tour...
Your shoes be too big.
I was on the same flight as Robbo.
Mm-hmm.
He was one of my corporals. So, he was already there, taking us through training and all that, took us out, blah, blah. Second tour, I was on a different flight, but still kept in contact with Robbo, blah, blah, blah. Next tour, I'm in the command centre. I know my mates are on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
I can't exactly help much. Next thing you know, hello, Granite Zero, this is 20 Alpha. Contact IED, wait out. What the fuck? So automatically, you're like, one of my mates is fucked. And then you get the PIN number come through. I think it's RO, whatever his last 4 is. And you're like, fucking who's that? You go through the list. Fucking hell, Corporal Robinson. Shit. Then I have to then liaise with the air desk to get the MERT ready, which is the guys that go out with the medics to make sure the ground's safe so they can get on.
Mm-hmm.
That's got to be stressful for them as well. Obviously, they're going to be seeing
Well,
like
super stressful.
But
for you, that's awful. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I didn't know what I was like. I dealt with every major incident the squadron had during that tour.
Yeah. What I'm saying is, that's fucking stressful.
Yeah. Fucking well, I had to go after it was all
Like
after he got airlifted out and came back.
But you're right. Here's possibly a pinnacle moment in the Granite Zero podcast here.
Yeah.
Well, that's fucking horrible.
Of course it is.
Of course it is.
Fucking mate of mine.
Yeah. No one spoke to you about that before, have they?
Not really. No.
And I didn't even mean to speak to you about this.
No. So
this is you saying. Basically, what you're saying to me there, I'm going, fuck that. It was hard enough, me getting text messages from my mate about Sue, that works in Weatherspoons.
Yeah.
That's not somebody that I deal with daily, or that I know is potentially in a dangerous position.
Yeah.
That's awful. And I'm there going, just get any updates, anything you need, let me know.
Yeah.
But you're not in that position. You've just literally got a fucking number come through.
Yeah. That's
Then
how it came through.
You go through the numbers and you go, that's my mate.
Yeah.
He's fucked.
And
what can I do?
Exactly.
Nothing.
So
Nothing. I literally just go, oh, fucking hell. Can we send a helicopter?
Yeah, so you do the best you can. So that was that one. And then a few weeks before, another mate of mine, Robbie Priddle, who I served with on A Flight, the second tour that I went.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure if he got directly shot or if it was a ricochet, but he ended up with a wound in his stomach. So I had that one to deal with as well. Contact small arms. 1 times casualty. You're like
small arms like a T-Rex?
No, like a pew pew.
What's a small arm?
Pew pew. Well, a small arms is pistol,
T-Rex.
pistol, rifle, that sort of thing.
Let's not get too.
Yeah.
Right, but small arms is T-Rex,
up.
right?
So we're as the regiment and
T-Rex is coming.
So you're so annoying. So the regiment as a whole, we don't tend to get much of that, and that's a bit.
Of course you don't.
That's a bit of the banter that the army give us. Oh, you're not.
Of course you don't. Of course
so
you don't.
You can't even
but
comprehend what it's like for.
But nobody.
The paras, the Marines.
But nobody's like right now, Sean. Nobody is comparing
I
what
know.
you did
I'm not
to
saying
what,
that.
say, like Alfie did. Alfie Pope when he got his fucking Achilles blown off.
Or when he got shot in the head.
Or when he got shot in the head.
And got his MC. Alley bastard.
Or
Get on the show, Alfie.
Or I get Alfie if you're.
Yeah.
Or anybody like that. Everybody does their job. Like if you don't do your job, somebody's fucked.
Yeah,
somewhere.
exactly. So hats off to the lads that patched up Robbo straight away, and then whoever was on the comms, they were fucking brilliant. So getting it to me, I got it relayed to the air desk. The air desk got murked there. Bosh.
But that must have been awful.
It fucking was, mate. It wasn't until it wasn't.
How was it set? Like, give me an example of. I feel like it's now my podcast and not your podcast.
Are you interviewing me?
Yeah. But no.
That's fine.
No. Solely because let your listeners know.
If I'm honest, I've never talked about this.
Where were you?
So
right, you open the door. What have you got? Where you went to work?
So where I went to work. So you open the door. I'll tell. It's quite funny. So you open the door. You start your shift. Right. You walk in. You got on your left.
What's in the door?
In the door.
As soon as you open.
Right. So
which way does the door open? In or out?
Fucking hell.
That annoys
Inwards.
me. Doors always should open inwards.
Right. So he goes inwards.
Yeah.
Right. You walk in. You've got the Jordanians in front of you.
What's a Jordanian? Somebody from Jordan.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Right.
Okay.
Didn't do much.
Right.
They looked after a tower.
Arabic.
Right. Yeah.
Arabic.
Yeah.
Israeli. Arabic.
No, he's Jordanian.
Same person.
I don't know. Right. Then you've got big. You got bit. Right. Taking it for example, you got big tellies like you've got on your wall, all over the wall.
On the video podcast, I would turn it around, but
on my left, you've got the USMC.
Okay.
Marines.
Yeah, I know that.
So every morning, and then you've got the civilian. So on your left, and then behind me on the left, you've then got the civilian contractors.
So it's a bit like when you see a TV program like 24.
Yes. And you walk in and you've got everyone everywhere. So you've got the USMC. Behind them, you've got the air desk, which is
up in the air.
Air cell, TAC-P, calling in the bombs, calling out the MERT. Next to them, my seat, hot seat. Front of them, tower cameras. Next to me,
I just did that because
the Tongans.
The Tongans?
Yeah, Tongan Marines. Yeah, they're brilliant. They looked after a tower. Behind me, you've got basically my boss, also known as the Watchkeeper. Next to him, they've got all the American ones next to him.
For the video podcast, we're never calling anybody the Watchkeeper.
Right, so every morning I'd come in and I'd get, "Good morning, Warfire!"
I remember you telling me this.
And I'd be like,
"You've got this far?"
Yeah, I was like, "Yeah, what's happening? Can I have my coffee first before we start shouting, hoorah, cheers." Anyway, then I'd sit down, you'd start your normal day. Can you go out to this grid, blah, blah, blah. I went off to pick up some rations for lunch because Watchkeeper wanted it. Came back in and then
I was literally turkey paste.
Yeah. No, he wasn't. Yes, he was working. I won't name him. I then sat down in the seat and then that's when we got Hello Granite Zero. This is whatever they're called.
Charlie 1.
No, that's all call signs.
Oh.
That's what I say. That would have been from.
I want to say it one time.
You can say it one time. So from then it would have been that contact ID, wait out, and then you're like, oh fuck. So you're getting ready for.
So you get that call.
Yeah. Most people go into flat mode central. The fucking whole CJOC starts taking off because all the fucking bigwigs come out of their hidey holes, and you're like,
you just said a load of words. I don't know what they mean.
Flap central.
Flap central. CJOCs.
Right, the CJOC.
Hidey hole.
Right, fucking the CJOC was the command center.
Okay.
HQ, you can call it if you like. Headquarters.
Let's use real names.
Right. Flap central basically meaning everyone
flapping.
Yeah, you know flapping. You.
I know what it means.
Right.
Just say that.
All right. And
don't say Charlie 1. This is Granite.
But yeah, so everyone comes out and they start putting their fucking 20p's worth in, and you're like, can I just fucking deal with the troops on the ground without you fucking barking in my ear?
Right, so...
Cunto. Can't say that, though. Cause
in your ear...
So I've got me little headset on.
You got a headset. Right. Has it got a mic?
Yeah. Or it comes out the speaker, depending.
What does it depend on?
Depending on...
Oh, fuck it.
Doesn't matter.
I love details, though. I love details.
Right, yeah.
Why is it not coming out of there?
Right, just fucking... Right, go. Just fucking carry on with your questions. Stop butting in.
Not butting in. I just feel like...
Oh.
Right. So you get the call.
Yeah.
So...
You don't initially know who it is or what's happened.
Yeah, just someone's got banged.
So just imagine that to start with. So all you've had is basically contact IED. So you're like, oh shit.
Mm-hmm.
So automatically you try and think, right, what have I got to prep? So in your head you're prepping already. So not many people realise this, that the life of a signaller, they always think, it's a fucking radio geek. But no, you have to know exactly. So you first of all, you've got the 9-liner prepped, which is for casualties.
Mm-hmm.
So you've got that prepped, then you've got the one for the contact of the ID, what happened, where it is, blah, blah, blah. What, if you need a winch to get the vehicle out, how bad the vehicle is, that sort of thing. If you see the photo of Robbo's vehicle when it got fucking hit.
I have seen it, yeah.
It's
not great.
No. So you're getting all that prepped in your head, and then I was quite switched on at the fact that I always had the sheets ready, just in case.
Mm-hmm.
So they were already there. So I'm ready, waiting to go. Got the times, writing them all out. Then it would be, hello, Granite Zero, this is whoever.
Charlie 1.
And then it would be standby for...
Mammoth coffee.
Dead Mammoth coffee.
Dead. No. They're all dead.
Yeah, right. So, what's that got to do with anything?
I don't know. I was just trying to plug it, but...
I've already done that. So then it would be standby, wait out for 9-liner, or 9-liner will follow.
Okay. Thought that was going to be 9-liver.
9-liner. So it starts off with, like, I can't remember off the top of my head now. It's been like 6 years.
It's been a minute.
So it'd start off with his PIN number, and then you write that out, what injuries he's got. So he'd be a Cat A, because he's
Right, a cat?
catastrophic.
Right.
So he's got catastrophic injuries, so it'd be a Cat 1 or Cat A or whatever it may be. I can't remember what now.
What is it if he's just lost a toenail?
If he lost a toenail, then he's basically man up, something dick. But because he lost both legs, it would be, right, you got lower limb amputation.
And that's Cat A.
Cat A, yeah. So that means he is a priority. We need to get him out ASAP.
He's fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So basically, because he had both legs gone, it was... Then it's like, okay, what treatment have you given him? Tourniquets, morphine, what time do you have his morphine, blah, blah, blah.
Mm-hmm.
You're writing all that down, so you can then pass that on to the air desk, who, luckily, I sat next to you. So I can...
Me?
Yeah, so your air desk, I'd go to you, we've got this, can you pass that on to Mert? They'll then get Mert spinning. Yeah, bosh. No, you... No.
How'd you start a helicopter?
No! He's on the fucking radio!
Oh, right, I thought he was...
Oh, yeah. But yeah, and then once it all went through, you have to then try and settle yourself, really. And you're like, well...
But that's the thing that people don't understand, isn't it?
Yeah, there was no...
It's like, fucking... From what I read from the different fucking trolls that you had initially...
Yeah.
I haven't seen shit.
I haven't seen shit since, no.
I haven't seen shit, but there was one guy in particular, and if I ever see you, mate, I'm going to knee you right in your fucking nose, you cunt. Okay? Okay? That's a promise. That's a promise, and that is a promise.
So angry.
No, because it was completely unnecessary.
It was, yeah.
Because he called you out on, like, oh, you're saying that you're you've got PTSD and blah blah blah, and there's people like Robbo, and there's people like there was another guy that you worked with, and I was like, the whole time that I've been involved in this is like, that's the first time you've ever said potentially something that makes me go, that's fucked. Because it's fine if you are just depressed.
Yeah.
Because some people do have that condition. They have anxiety, they have depression, they have whatever. But for somebody that you potentially served with to call you out for having what is known as post-traumatic stress disorder.
Yeah.
When you were talking a minute ago, that stressed me out. It literally stressed me. I had to joke. I had to throw in a couple of jokes, Sean, because it was stressing me out and it wasn't even happening.
Yeah.
Let alone it actually happening. And like I can see you, like you're getting nervous talking about it now.
It does affect me when I talk about it, but to be
I've
fair,
never heard you talk about
that was the first time I've ever talked about it. And well, I briefly talked about it, and for those trolls that were listening, when I went to therapy, and she was like, "So have you been and seen anything?" I was like, I was in because I've always, and I still, like I did when I started talking about it, I brush it off because I'm like, well, I was in the command center, so, but that's one of my things. That's like a defense that I have.
But I want to let you know that stressed me out.
Yeah.
Well, I've met Robbo, and he's a good guy.
Yeah.
And I met him when he was walking around on his new legs, like Lieutenant Dan. But he was walking around, you got new legs. Like, he was walking around on his new legs, and it was on a stag do.
Through Nottingham.
Right the way through Nottingham. And
he's done some fucking brilliant things as well. Like, so shouting out to Robbo now, but
Robbo is absolutely fucking incredible.
Yeah.
But you had to listen to somebody tell you Robbo's fucked.
Yeah.
And I think that regardless of who you are and whether this camera goes click click in a minute, which it probably will, that's fucking stressful, mate.
It is, mate.
That's stressful, and it really makes me even more mad at somebody, like, I can't even remember the guy's name, but he was being a real dick. He was being a real dick, and luckily,
by the way.
Well, I'll fuck him. Like I said, like, mate, honestly, if you're watching this, I will come and see you and I will fucking end you. Okay? Okay? See this knee? It's going right in your fucking nose. Because anybody that you've ever served with would surely know that.
Yeah. You'd like to think so. It's like when the trolls first came out, the amount of people that
there wasn't trolls. There wasn't trolls.
Troll.
There was a troll. And he was, you had some shit before this was even a thing.
Yeah. Yeah, I did, yeah. But as soon as I started the podcast, I had nothing but from the lads on my WhatsApp group, and even more so now with other lads. I've got quite a good rapport with a few other veteran podcasts that are like, but they understand it because a lot of people are very much like this. Oh, you didn't
get shot in the head, therefore you are not shit.
Yeah.
And I don't think that. I genuinely don't think. Like, listen, I'm not even joking, Sean. I literally sat there while you were telling me that, and I was like, "This is stressing me out. I've got a joke. I have to joke. Because it's stressing me out.
Yeah.
Because I'm not thinking of Robbo in that situation. I'm thinking of like somebody I work with, like Berth or Ian, that I work with every day.
Yeah.
And if they were ever in trouble, the fuck would I do?
Yeah.
And then they get hurt, and all I can do is phone the hospital, which is essentially what you did.
Yeah.
It's like essentially. You've
Yeah,
got to
that-
get them out of the situation, but there's essentially, you just went, oh yeah, my mate's legs have gone.
Yeah. And hearing that it was a double amputee, it was fucking. You're like, oh shit.
Exactly. Right, so again, like I'm gonna call out this dickhead and go, right, so that's okay, is it, hun? That over the radio you've got to hear that your friend is fucked. How do you deal with it, mate? Because if you are watching this, I'd love to see a little review and you tell me how you dealt with it. Because you didn't have to. But this guy did.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Right.
So that was pretty fucking intense.
That was intense.
Therapy over.
Yeah.
I feel like we need never-ending story.
That was a never-ending story. Never. You started off. So, what did your office look like?
But yeah, but I like those details.
You've got to set the scene.
So, like, I like things in place.
Yeah, because Rain Man.
Not Rain Man. Not Rain Man. I just like things to always be how they should always be. But I'm also creative. Therefore, sometimes I'm messy.
You're so messy.
But I'm not that messy.
You are.
In general, I'm pretty tidy. Like if I'm doing something, for example, I could chop you an onion right now. And there wouldn't be an onion on the floor.
Fair play. The skin would be everywhere.
But if I was thinking of how to make it,
Yeah.
shit would be...
You are creative though, to be fair to you.
And handsome. I don't know. Why'd you have to throw that in there?
What, you're handsome?
Yeah, handsome. Hung.
Hung and handsome. Oh. Did you have any other notes?
I've got loads of notes, mate.
Because we're at
Yeah,
67 minutes.
and we'll keep going.
We'll keep going for a bit, but don't forget.
Little mix.
Yeah, and Georgie will be home in what, half hour? And the girls got to get over for their surprise.
Okay.
Just saying, I'm getting grief from Zero Alpha.
Are you?
Yeah.
Genuine.
Generally getting, if you're listening, Kate, I've got, you should put, are you done? So, I ignored that one. Ignoring my WhatsApps, or I put, no, I'm recording. She put, still, hurry up, we need to get round.
They don't need to get around here till 5:15. So we've got...
This is my...
10 minutes.
This is my thing. Let me do my thing.
Okay, so... Away from the whole therapy session I just gave you, because I'm a psychologist now.
Yeah. Can you hold that thought while I have a piss?
Yeah, I'm going to go after you as well. So, so what I'll do for the Granite Zero listeners is I'll talk about Ed Deacon. Ed Deacon's a nice guy. He films for... Well, he's got his own company. The company that follows the Beefy Boys with his camera, shooting reels. He's done some great stuff with, I think, look, I might be wrong, but I think he might have done some stuff with Virgin Media. I'm pretty sure he just done some stuff with Prince Charles at his recent visit in Ross. Ed has loaned me a bit of equipment to try and make this podcast a little bit better. I don't really know what I'm doing. I've got a little bit of experience with working with video and audio. He gave me some stuff. Half of it I'm not even using. I've got a Zoom mic, or 2 Zoom mics, just in case this one didn't work. And I told Sean as a precaution to record it on his phone. And he's back now, so I can go for a wee myself.
Wee it.
I'll bring up some topics in a minute.
Alright.
But also, really like that review. Whoever did that review and said, Little Brown. Call me by my name, by the way.
I like how it's stuck.
It's kind of a knock on.
That started
from
from
Fighting a Kid.
Yeah, shout out to the Fighter and the Kid.
One of my favourite podcasts.
Yeah.
So you got Brendan Sharp, same age as me, by the way. He is 1 month and 4 days older than me. Brendan is known as Big Brown because of the silly goose Brian Callen.
Yeah, the Kid.
They've grown their podcast to the point that Brendan can buy Porsches when he wants.
When he wants.
He's just bought a new one. It's alright, mate. We keep shouting them out. Keep shouting at people. Somebody will
I sent him a message.
throw enough shit, it'll stick.
Didn't reply.
Who?
Brendan.
Brendan?
Sent him a message.
I can send Brendan a message.
Okay. I already did.
He replies to mine.
When?
All the time.
I'm famous. I was in Hello Magazine, don't you know?
You were, to be fair. I was on Sky Sports, but that is another story. It's another story. You're going to piss out my huge dwarf dig again.
Huge dwarf dig. And then we'll wrap up some quick topics and then wrap up like a...
I feel like you should end this podcast with the never-ending story. I don't care if it gets taken off every platform. We'll do it with Dusty Bin.
Dusty Bin.
Bin. With Dusty Bin?
That's Dusty Bin, isn't it? 3, 2, 1.
How do you keep making these noises out of your body that I don't understand?
Oh, he's left me on my own now. That's dangerous. That's dangerous.
Hang on.
Oh, dangerous to leave Shaunius Bonius
That went off.
on his own. Because who knows what he's going to say. Oh.
Taking photos? Well, it's all video and you look weird.
Oh, brilliant.
So, 10 minutes ago, that's not a thing. But that was just me chatting shit anyway.
10 minutes ago?
The last 10 minutes of the video is gone.
Oh.
Because it was a completely blank screen.
Oh.
Oh.
Go and piss.
Excuse me. I'm going to piss. I urinate.
Oh, cool. He's such a tat. This has been a blast, as always, talking to Little Brown. But bringing up the stuff about Robbo and Robbie Priddle and things like that, and the fact that I dealt with a lot of different types of stresses, you know, it's something that I've never really spoke about my time in the command centre. A lot of people think, oh, it's fucking slopey shoulder job. It's not. It is highly stressed in there, especially when you got fucking big wigs with all the stripes fucking coming up, butting in, and what have you. But yeah, it is what it is at the end of the day, and it's one of the reasons why I struggle a little bit. But who knows? We're getting there. But we're getting close to wrapping up said podcast. So just wait for the Little Brown to come back in. Let's see if there's anything on the news in the Twitter. So I'm a little looky Lou. Trending. News. Here we go. Let's have a little look-see. 18-year-old Thomas Griffith sentenced to life of murder of... So Thomas Griffith has been jailed for life with a minimum sentence of 12 years and 6 months for the murder of his ex-girlfriend Ellie in Wiltshire. What did he do then? Oh, he looks like a cunt as well. He murdered her after a breakup. What the fuck? What's the matter with people? 89-year-old Holocaust survivor has been given police protection after receiving death threats. Who the fuck is sending death threats to an 89-year-old? Get a grip, turkey fuckers. Yeah? Fuck me. Absolutely zero need for that. Fucking hell. What other news have we got? Just flicking through the news, mate. So, an 89-year-old Holocaust survivor has been given police protection after receiving death threats. It's been through enough.
I feel like he could handle it. Anyway, like death threats, mate.
Survived the Holocaust, mate.
Yeah, what are you going to do?
Hell's teeth.
Right, should we have a look at the proper news?
Yeah, go on in. What we got?
Right. Hang on.
Yeah?
Okay, right.
Go on, do it. Hit me.
I'll do it.
Do it.
Joey Coco Diaz.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful day to be alive. Powder your nuts, it might get a little better. What a guy.
Full of inspiration.
Shall we talk about Man United?
You can.
Shit.
You won, mate.
Shit, though.
3-0.
Shit, though. Absolutely shit.
Yes, absolute dog wank.
Arsenal?
Shit, mate.
Shit. Tottenham? Shit. We've been talking about this for weeks. They're
Shit.
so shit. Right. Okay, so news. MPs resume Queen's speech debate after Brexit bill. Boring.
Fucking just do it.
No, don't do it.
Do it.
They're not going to do it. Right. 18-year-old Thomas Griffiths sentenced to life
Just said that
for
one.
the murder of Ellie Gold.
When I first read it, dyslexic mind came in and it said Golding in my head. I was like, fucking hell, she's dead.
She's dead.
She's not dead.
She's not dead.
But that was after a breakup, so he obviously took that really well. What's the matter with people?
Do you like? I brought the white hat back, by the way.
You ain't got your glasses on, but you have got your...
Mumbai fuck eye.
Yeah. Got your... what's it called?
Heavy rain causes flooding in Yorkshire.
No shit. It's usually
Every
what
year.
happens.
Every year.
Deal with it.
It's every year.
Hereford loved a bit of fucking rain, didn't they, the other day? With the floods.
Every year. It's every year we get flooded.
Why do people feel the need then to go and film it?
I've never understood that. You know, when someone, like, when you see the fights, like a street fight.
Yeah.
It's like, oh my God.
Yeah, film it properly if you're going to film it.
But also, why are you filming? Go and stop it happening.
Yeah. Especially if they're giving someone a proper kicking.
Oh, I told a great story the other day, Sean, and it involved you.
Did it?
Yeah.
What have I done?
I'm not sure you were supposed to be in a drinking capacity at this age.
Right.
And you were with a girlfriend at the time, and you'd had a bit of an issue.
Right.
I came out of the nightclub, as I always did, probably with a harem. I didn't. Literally stumbled out, probably. But what's going on, Sean? To hear, she doesn't want to fucking talk to you, mate. From LGBTQ2 lady.
Yeah.
That looks like me.
Looks like you.
So it's a lesbian girl that is purposefully looking like a boy.
Right, got ya.
Quite stocky. you know the story. You know the story. And Sean's trying to talk to his then girlfriend, and like I said, he's got to be like 17, 18. And we've always known Sean to have a flash temper. His nickname is the Flash. So this girl took her shoe off. Now bear in mind what I just said. That she is dressing like a man. What I would consider a man anyway. She's got a man's haircut. She's got a skin fade. She's Patrick Ewing from the 1998 New York Knicks. She's taken her shoe off, but it's not a heel, okay? Slipper. Or like a flat shoe. And she proceeded to slap Sean around the side of the head with the shoe. Now, if it had been a petite blonde that had gone out of her way to be on the pool with Sean, and Sean had said, "You stink," or something, and she took her stiletto off and hit him round the head with it, I'd have been okay with it. I will try and replicate the noise that this made, because it made me blood red mad, but also didn't know what to do. This is the noise. Okay? That hit Sean around the head, and the girl stood in front of Sean. The girl, I don't know if she identifies as a girl or if she identifies as non-gender, binary, non-specific, okay. So that noise happens. She slaps Sean around the face with her slipper shoe, and Sean picked her up in a manner that can only be described as WWF. Oh, hang on. Can only be described as WWF. So he scooped her. And he body slammed her on the floor. Now let me remind you that we call Sean the Flash for a reason, because his temper is literally 1 to 100, sorry.
It's like Bill Burr says, I idle at 70.
Yeah, you idle at 90. Oh, I think this one might be running out of battery.
Ah, so I carry on the story.
So Sean scoops her up. He puts her over his shoulder, and he slams her on the floor. And then he says, "If you want to act like a man, I'm going to treat you like one."
Oh, fuck!
You motherfucker.
Oh,
One of the greatest days of my life.
Oh, now it makes me feel like... This sounds like I'm a woman beater. I'm not.
No. She slapped you. She made this noise. She hit you with her shoe.
Hit me with a rhythm stick.
It was outside dusk.
Dusk.
It was outside dusk. I remember it.
Yeah.
Like it was yesterday.
Well, I think on that
But
note.
I was just walking out. I was just walking out. And I was like, what the fuck's going on here? And I saw said girlfriend sat down outside the cinema.
Oh, yeah.
And you were like that. It's not on the video one anymore. So basically he had a face like Björn from Vikings.
Bjorn.
Björn.
Yeah.
This
Alright.
it's Björn.
Alright.
It's Björn.
Okay.
Always Björn. So yeah, you got your face slapped. I don't think I've ever seen anything as funny as that in my entire life. You stood over. You didn't. You bent at the hip. You did the slam, and then you went like this. That was the funniest bit. If you want, I can't remember if you said you want to look like a man. You may have done, or it might have been you want to act like a man, or if you want to be a man. I don't know what you actually said, but you did. Like you were scolding them.
Naughty girl with the man. Yeah.
And she couldn't move because you basically paralysed her with a body slam out of nowhere.
It's out of nowhere. Okay, I think on that note, we should finish it up, mate. Oh,
I don't think we should finish it up ever. We should
just keep going.
just keep going.
But we've got a little mix to go to.
You have.
Yeah, just right. Right. Anyway.
Charlie 1. This is Granite 0.
Out.